Hello my crafty friends. Today I am making the Rita petal. I am making a wreath with it, but I thought I would at least show you guys how I make the Rita petal. So I have a perfect square 10 by 10 of this mesh, which this mesh right in here is pretty see-through, but mostly what you'll see is over here. So you want to have a non-see-through mesh to do it the way I'm about to do it usually, but it's not going to be see-through because of the thickness of the foils out here. Okay, so we have our finished edge, top left, bottom right. You can take the top corner up or the bottom corner down. It does not matter, whatever is easiest for you. We want to match up this end here, but more importantly, we want to put a clip and make sure that our end's up here. And you want to see your finished edge here. You don't want to see the unfinished edge. Okay. So now that I have the clips there, I'm just gonna kind of smooth this out, and you're gonna see that this center down here has shifted, and that's okay. But I am going to turn it around, and I'm going to find the center, and I'm just going to scrunch straight up to the center, okay? And then I have it pinched in the center. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a couple of these clips and we're going to put one on either side of your fingers, even though I have to spin it around to do this. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to cut it right up the center from where we clipped it. Now that is the part that you may not want to do if your mesh is very thin, because I've just made 2 petals out of one 10 by 10 piece of mesh. Then I'm going to take that clip off, kind of smooth this out a little bit so that it's laying nicer right there. And then I'm going to grab an elastic, and I'm just going to put that elastic around the end. Okay, take the clip off, and there is your Rita petal. Okay, same thing over here. I'm gonna hold that, take the clip off, regather it a little bit so that we can make sure that's nice and smooth, not too jumbled. And then we're going to wrap an elastic around the end. Take off our clip. And now we have 2 Rita petals. Okay, and this is what I'm using on my wreath. So we'll do that another time here. So curl side up, finished edge, top left, bottom right, fold bottom corner up to the top, or top corner down to the bottom, whatever is more comfortable for you. Get your corners lined up and clip them. Turn it, spin it around. Okay, find your center and just scrunch all the way to that point. Okay, so right now it's kind of like the same as the Bubba petal almost. These clips are kind of little, sorry. I have issues getting the clips on there. Okay. And then we're just going to cut it right down the center. Take that clip off. Kind of open it and regather it a little bit just to make sure that's nice and smooth. Take an elastic. Wrap that around there. Take that clip off. And there we have a beautiful Rita petal. Same thing over here again. Remove that clip. Just kind of smooth that down a little bit. Grab an elastic. And just wrap the elastic right around there. I would burn this, but it is shedding so bad where I cut it. All right, now take their clip off of here. And we have two more beautiful Rita petals. Okay, find the center and just scrunch right up to the center. There we go. Take this clip off. Just kind of fix that so that it's laying a little bit flatter. Grab your elastic. And take your clip off. Two more beautiful Rita petals. So the Rita petal is pretty easy. It's not a hard petal to make. It really isn't. We'll keep going and then I can edit everything in and you guys can watch me put the rest of the petals on. I don't know why I'm talking right now because I'm just going to cut this part out. Curl side up. Finished edge, top left, bottom right. Match up your corners. Spin it around. Smooth it out. Find your center. Scrunch up the center. Grab a clip and put it on either side of your fingers. And then cut it in the center. to unclip it, smooth it out and regather. Grab an elastic. And then take your clip off from the tip. Okay, now we're gonna do the same thing with the next one. Gonna kind of open it a little bit and regather, making sure this is laying nice. And then wrap it with an elastic. Okay, pretty easy, isn't it? Okay, curl side up, diamond shape, finished edge, top left, bottom right. Let's go ahead and go bottom to top because it is not going to change anything. Smooth that out a little bit. Find your center. There we go, it's laying better now. Find your center and just scrunch up the middle. Grab a clip, clip on either side of your fingers, and then cut up the center. Take that clip off. Just gonna sort of open it up a little bit just to kind of smooth it down. Grab an elastic and wrap your tail. Same thing, take off that clip, smooth that out and regather it. And then wrap that with an elastic. Okay, take the clip off. And two more beautiful Rita petals. I have 3 pieces left, so we'll just finish these up. Yeah, as you can tell, I like doing top to bottom. Find your center and scrunch up the middle. Put a clip on either side of your fingers where you're holding, maybe. There we go. These clips are tiny. It's harder to get them to grab the material. Okay, so we're going to take this clip off. We're going to regather. Grab an elastic. Same thing with this one. Okay, 2 more Rita petals. Okay, find your center and just scrunch right up the middle. Put a clip on either side of your fingers. Cut it down the center. Take that clip off, open and regather. There we go. Do the same thing with this one. Okay. Last one that I have cut. Okay, smooth that out. Find your center and gather up the middle. And then you're going to put a clip on either side of your fingers where you're gripping in the center. And then you're going to cut in the center. Sort of open it back up a little bit, regather it. Grab an elastic. Same thing here, sort of regather it. Grab your elastic, wrap it around the bottom. And there we go, another Rita petal. May as well go ahead and put some more on the frame here. So how many did I get? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we got, yeah, 4 on bar 2. And as you can see, you are going to want to take another zip tie opposite direction. Now just watch when I pull this, how it just pulls it up. And I think I just have those spaced about 1.5 inches apart. All right, and then what I did, which you can go and do the whole way around and then come back and do your next one, that's fine by me. I don't have an issue with that, but what I'm gonna do now is on bar 3, I'm going in between each one of those. So we're on bar 3. And I found myself not needing to double the zip ties as much here. Okay, and then after that, what I do is we are going to go around bar 4, but I'm going to include the mesh. Okay, and that's basically what we have so far. And I am not liking how that's laying in there. Back to bar 2. And doing it like this is also helping me to not touch the mesh so much, because the more you touch it, the more it's going to fray. So we're going to put 4 on this one again. All right, guys, I only have 3 more petals made up, but I'm gonna go ahead and put them on. So now we're on bar 3 in between. I'm gonna go ahead and hook this one on over here so it just kind of tells me where I left off at. Not that I couldn't tell by looking, but you know, you really, you never know. Okay, guys, I'm back with more petals. All right, now we should go back here and fill in between these guys. Sorry, guess I kind of pushed it off to the side there. All right, now I guess we're gonna go ahead and finish this up and close it off. So we're gonna put 4 on bar 2. I hope I have enough to finish it, at least up to this point. Okay, guys, that is all she wrote for right now. To be continued. To be continued. Okay, guys, so we finished 3 rows of the brown with the stripe copper, gold and brown. Now we have this color here. I'm not sure if this is considered gold or copper, to be honest. It's one of them, but it is a deluxe foil. And we are still going to match up our edges. Flatten that down and then scrunch up the middle. try and make sure that they're about the same size. My first ones I did, just to make sure, because I didn't cut it at 10.5. Yeah, I don't know how I was off that bad, but I might not even be able to use those. I'm not sure. I'm gonna cut this down the center. Gonna regather it and then wrap it with our elastic. So we're not doing anything different than before. It's the same petal, just a different color mesh. Yeah, those are two different. I might not be able to use those. They're like way off. Okay. I just did that one backwards. Wasn't paying attention. Okay. I think I've done that enough that you guys should be able to grab that. We'll do one more. Not that you can't grab it, because I have 2 more elastics laying here. Okay, everybody, I am back to add another layer onto this beautiful wreath. We're gonna add in some plain gold, and we're gonna go right in between where we put the last 2. Some of them are a little closer together than others, which I find odd. I'm not sure how that happened, but we're still going to put them in between. I'm just trying not to lean on it too much here. Let's get some zip ties. Okay. And all of these are going to be going into the mesh. I feel like right in front of the others is a good place to put them. Okay, so what we're trying to do here is hopefully we're gonna get, oh my gosh, I just put that on backwards. I haven't had my coffee yet, bear with me. There goes the rubber band too. What if I did that? This wreath is going to have many layers to it. Kind of like the poinsettia wreath. Poor Bink. She gets shut out. Wow, I did not count that out right. Because I only have 4 more petals made, and that is not going to finish this up. I thought I counted in between them all, but I guess I didn't. My bad, guys. One, two, three, 4. 4 more in there. I thought I had enough done, but I guess I did not. We're gonna try these. Maybe, maybe not. Oh my God, now I'm breaking them. Wow. Those little clips are hard to get on, but my other ones are too fat. Might try these ones, they might work. I might have to pause you and go get some coffee. Well, that was worked a little better. I'm gonna go get coffee. Two. Three. I don't remember how many I needed exactly. I think I just need 4 more total for that row. Or did I not count right? One more for this row. Isn't it pretty? All right, so I'm guessing we're probably gonna need to do another row of these. So I'll have to double check my count here, but it's possible we're doing another 16 petals. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yep. Another 16 petals. pinch it in the middle, clip it on either side of your fingers, not like you can actually see on the other side of your fingers. Just make sure when you clip them, especially if they're like really close together, that they're even, so that when you cut in the center, that also is even. And I don't know if I ever said it or not. Nothing like waiting until I'm halfway done with the thing. But this is the half Rita petal. I'll probably make a comment in the beginning letting you guys know that, because I don't think I ever said it. Yeah, this is the half petal. I like the half petal because you get more coverage. So like if you were doing the full Rita, I'm not even sure how, to be honest, if this would work perfectly or not. So everything is the same. Scrunch it up the center. Then I think what you do is you bring them around or something. I don't know. I don't like it. Not like I like the half petal. So you see, I just sort of open it back up a little bit and then just regather it. It's gonna keep its form, so it'll be easy to regather. It's not like you're starting over and the mesh doesn't remember what it has to do, because it does. It remembers. Really? Okay, there's 4. I mean, it's nice you get 2 petals out of 1 piece of mesh, so you really can't beat that. Get that top corner, get this top corner, spin it around, flatten it all out, line it up as best you can, come to the center, scrunch your fingers up the center, pinch in the center, put a clip on either side of your pinch. Make sure that the 2 sides are even, and then cut it in the center. Oh, that tastes good. Open it up and regather it. Grab an elastic and wrap it around the end. It's a very, very easy petal to make. You just need a little practice and to get used to it. Believe it or not, the first time I made this petal was last night. So that just goes to show you how not hard it is. I don't want that underside showing. That's 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 more. Ten. I think this is 12. Nope. It's 13. $14. 15. And that should be 16. Hi, baby. What you doing? That was in there, but this thing wasn't. I was only catching the very tip of it. I don't want to risk losing a petal that way, so. The further in you get, the harder it always gets to find where you're putting them. Especially when you're only moving in little bits at a time, because you're building up poof, so to speak. Whew. Hold on, it's getting warm in here. Turn the fan on. This is getting awfully full, guys. Awfully full. Sorry guys, I keep smacking you with my... Almost done, guys. I got 3 more petals. Let's see, are we putting 3 more in? I have 3 more zip ties. 1, 2, 3. I see 3 spots for them. There's 1. If I can pick it up. And last but not least, it's like no matter how much I do that, nothing's pushing down. It's looking really, really good, guys. I'm loving it. What do you guys think? I know you probably can't even catch the whole thing in the camera. Okay guys, I am trying, it's just a wide stripe mesh without the shine of the foil. And I put a couple in there and I do like it. So we're gonna continue going around with that. But we need to make some of the petals first. Now mine, wide stripe is, I don't want to say it's always, but it's pretty close to being always 10.5. So then I cut it at 10.5 so that I can get my corners to line up straight. Okay. And see, that actually pretty much lined up perfectly, even at the other tip. So now we're just going to scrunch up the center, just like before. Pinch it in the center. We're going to take a clip and we're going to put it on either side of where I have it pinched. Okay, making sure that each side is even, and then go ahead and cut between the clips. I'm going to unclip the end, and then we're going to regather it. And wrap it with an elastic. Just take your clip off, and there's your petal. Definitely doesn't shed as much as the foil one. And just regather that. Grab an elastic. Wrap it around there good and tight. Take off your clip. And there you go. I don't know how many I'm going to need for this one. I'm betting it won't be 16. Ow. Oh, they look pretty even. Regather this. Break an elastic and grab an elastic. Take the clip off. Regather. Next piece. Line up your top corners. Flip it around. Find your center and scrunch up to the tip. Pinch it in the center and put a clip on either side of your fingers where you are pinching. Careful to get all the material and not pinch your fingers because that doesn't feel good. Make sure that they're roughly the same size. And then cut in the center. Open one up, regather. Grab an elastic. Form your petal a little bit because you will sort of have to a little bit form the petal just because it's a different kind of mesh. Okay, regather this. Form your petal, remove your clip. And last one, I'm like one elastic short here. This is just for all that I cut, because I didn't want to cut too much until I see what I'm going to need. Scrunch it up the center. Okay, regather that. Regather. All right. Clear some stuff away here. Grab these petals. I'm gonna set them down here. Bring this back in. Grab some zip ties. Now these are not so easy to get matched right in between all of them. So I don't think that that's, I mean, they're gonna be very close to each other, but they're not gonna line up to be right in between the other two from the other row. That's just, I don't believe that would work. Somebody might be able to do it, but I don't think I can. I can get it close. Yeah, I don't know how many, but I think I'm gonna need a few more petals. So I think I have 3 more, and I think I might need more than 3 more. I gotta say, 1 more might be it, but I really think it's 2 more that we need. I can't get this to come off. Ah, there we go. Yeah, guys, I think I need 1 more petal. 1 more, just 1. Okay, I cut my piece. I'm gonna do this 1 more time. And even though I don't need this one, I still have to make it. Okay, now we just have to figure out what we're doing in the center. Yeah, I got no idea. Not yet. I thought a brown center would be perfect, and I really thought that maybe this one might be perfect. I mean, it fits in there perfectly. I gotta snip that piece off. Remember, that's where I cut it accidentally. There we go. Can't even tell. All right, as soon as my hand's out of the way, I should be able to tell and see what it looks like. I think I like it.